The Blues spent the opening 45 minutes treating the ball like it was on a long-term loan, dominating possession and looking far more likely to score. Leeds, meanwhile, seemed happy to chase shadows and hope for divine intervention. That intervention never arrived, and Joao Pedro made sure of it, lifting a delightfully cheeky chip over Joao that had training ground humiliation written all over it. The move itself was pure Chelsea slickness. Andre Santos ghosted into space, slipped the ball to Cole Palmer, who had more freedom than a Sunday league winger, and Palmer duly threaded a through ball so perfect it deserved its own highlight reel. Joao Pedro did the rest, and Dalot could only turn and watch like the rest of us. Chelsea's 4-2-3-1 setup was cutting through Leeds' midfield like a hot knife through butter, or like Palmer through any defensive structure. Palmer was the creative heartbeat, nearly doubling the lead with a powerful run and shot that forced Dalot into a rare moment of competence. To Leeds' credit, they weren't completely anonymous. Sebastian Bono briefly shocked the crowd by absolutely sending Marc Cucurella with a sharp chop on the wing, a moment that had Chelsea fans clutching their scarves. Unfortunately for Leeds, the cross landed in no man's land as Lucas Meka was still picking himself up from a previous skirmish. Timing, lads. The half was generously described as filled with fouls, which is a polite way of saying Leeds tried to kick Chelsea out of their rhythm. Still, Chelsea's youthful backline, including teenager Josh Achampong, who looked impressively unfazed, kept things relatively calm as the whistle blew. Then came the second half, and everything went off the rails. Chelsea struck early and looked to be cruising. Joao Pedro was clattered in the box by Joka Baijo, and Cole Palmer stepped up to coolly roll in the penalty. 2-0, job done, right? Wrong. Very wrong. Moises Caicedo decided generosity was the order of the day and gave away a penalty of his own by fouling Jadon Bogo. Lucas Meka gladly accepted the invitation, sending the keeper the wrong way and dragging Leeds back into the contest at 2-1. From there, it was full-blown panic stations for Chelsea. The equalizer arrived in pure slapstick fashion, defensive confusion, bodies everywhere, Bogo rampaging through the box like he'd unlocked turbo mode. The ball eventually spilled to Noah Okafor, who had the easiest tap-in of his career. 2-2, end-to-end chaos. Stamford Bridge stunned. Chelsea had gone from cruising to clenching in the space of 20 minutes, while Leeds smelled blood. Football, eh? 1 minute you're dominant, the next you're wondering how it all went so wrong.